What's up, guys? Welcome back to the garage. This is part 2, titled Head Games. This is the status where we're at now. The head is off. You guys have seen in the previous video and previous posts the bore pictures, water getting in. Well, I got it off, and I did some talking to some of the machinists and Porsche guys, and they gave me some advice. This is the cylinder head off. It's a little dirty. I haven't cleaned anything off, but I just wanted to show you what we found. So I don't know if you can get it on camera, but you see this brown area here? Those are lean spots in the cylinder. Basically, poor valve job, might not be seating right. I've also got, let me show it to you. I don't know, again, if we could see this on camera or not, but that's cylinder 1 pretty clean, right? Intake port. Check out cylinder 3. I don't know if you guys can tell, but you see how it's dark in there? I don't know if we can get it on camera, but basically it's getting exhaust reversion into the intake. So the issue is I may have a valve that's not sitting right. I don't really know yet. We haven't really dug into it. I did detect, my original theory on why I was getting water in the cylinder heads was the head was lifting under boost. I'm running about 24 psi on a Voodoo turbo. It's been awesome. But what I noticed was we'd turn it up, and the power increase wasn't there. This should be, based on David Barbarian's build, around 400 horsepower. So we were missing that, and we think it was because of head lift. And if you look at the head gasket, this is a O-ringed head. You could probably see the rings there. This is the head gasket. This is a wide fire head gasket, meaning the fire rings are bigger. And what's meant to happen, and again, I'm trying to get this on camera, is you can see the groove here. That is where the O-rings on the head fit in to the fire ring on the head gasket. They're all intact. The head gasket actually looks pretty new. And it is, because I probably only have about 10,000 miles on this motor. But if you do the flip side, and this is the side that sits on the cylinder bores in the block. And if you notice, if you look really close, you can see what looks like rub marks on the bottom of the metal. Try to get a good angle for you on every single one of these. And the theory is the head is lifting under boost, and it allows this and the bores to shimmy around a little bit when it happens. Obviously you're losing some combustion gases, stuff like that, and that's the wear marks you're seeing on this gasket. I did do a hydrocarbon test when this car was together. I didn't detect anything, but I was only able to really do, 3-4 short bursts of high boost before I did the hydrocarbon. So, it might be a prolonged thing. I'm not really sure. This car also takes quite a bit of coolant, and there's a bunch of different hoses. So to get the gases in here is a little bit tougher. But like I said, the bore picture showed water getting in. So the next thing to do is we're going to put water inside the combustion chambers, install our spark plugs, and see if the valves are seating well enough to hold off from leaking the water out. If it leaks the water out, I'm going to probably lap the valves. Technically the right thing to do, send this head out, get it redone. Like I said, Lindsay Racing did this one. It's got about 10,000 miles on it. If I could save it just because of budgeting, I will. If I have to send it out, we're going to be down for a little while until the funding's there to take care of this. So right now, this is what we're doing. Wanted to do an update and show you guys what's up, give you some information on it. I still have the factory head studs in there. I got to pull those out. But other than that, that's where we stand. And for you guys that do this at home, if you have some pretty good knowledge of cars, the head gasket job isn't that bad. Honestly, if you've worked on cars before, You could do it in a day in your garage. It takes me a little bit longer. I do things at night when my daughter's asleep and my wife's asleep, and I come out into the man cave, little piece of paradise I've got left, and I wrench on this. So that's where we stand. I'm going to do the test tonight and do another video what we found. I'll even record putting water in and checking stuff out. But that's that, and I hope some of you guys take away some of this information. It seems to be a bigger problem than what I originally thought, only because after I posted the original bore pictures, I got contacted by like 5 or 6 guys saying, you know, they're in the same boat, they're tearing their motor apart, or they have torn their motor apart, one or the other. So I'm hoping it saves you guys some time. When we do find a proper fix, which I think we kind of have in place, that I'll tell you guys about later, I'll let you know. We'll make a video on it and we'll get it done. Alright? Peace out, guys, and good luck wrenching.